Welcome to game night tonight. We are excited today because we're going to be actually doing a blind playthrough in a way of the game Wingspan. As always, I am Brady Anderson, and we have with us today Batman. He's trying to represent
Birdman.
Birdman. Oh, sorry.
It's the closest I could get.
He was looking for a Robin costume, but
They were all a little too small.
and now this is slightly too big. But Birdman here is going to help me play through this game Wingspan. Just picked it up. My parents had it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. We're going to go for it. Read through the instructions. Pretty straightforward. If there are any things that we miss,
Forgive us.
but feel free to comment below and correct us.
Please do. Yeah.
First time for both of us playing this game, but pretty excited about it because it is a newer game released in 2019, and I've heard a lot about it. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So as of right now, we've already been dealt out everything that we need to. We each got 5 cards, and we had 2 bonus cards. We've chosen 1 to keep. At this point in time, we're supposed to choose which of these we keep or not. We're going to get rid of 2 because
I'm getting rid of 2 as well.
as you get rid of these cards at the beginning of the game, you've already been dealt 5 different resources. So the 5 different foods, we're keeping 3 birds. So these 3 birds are eating our resources right now, meaning we have to get rid of 3 of our food. So we have to choose carefully what we're going to be getting rid of now. We're going to be getting those resources back anyway here shortly, but we're going to discard these for right now.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of these 3.
And that being said, we are ready to go ahead and start playing the game. Now, this Wingspan token here, in the 4 different rounds we're going to be going through for this game, it indicates who will be starting the round first that round. So we have these power cubes or whatever. They're going to be activating the different powers that are going to be happening, the different actions we can take. And as we use them, we're only going to have 8 turns this time, 7 the next round, 6 the next round, and then 5 for the final round. So you're going to be going down how many actions you get to take. So you want to build up your birds enough to where they make the combos and get you all the stuff that you need. I will go ahead and start for right now. We'll have it up for my turn, down for yours. Okay?
Okay.
Just do that way. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to play a bird. So we need to get a bird out here, playing it in the first column. So you place it in the first column, and there is no cost here. In the future columns, there's going to be a cost to play the birds. So I'm going to place it here, and I am choosing to place this one here. But I have to pay my 2. I have to pay a fish and then a wild, so any of my choice. So I'm doing that, playing there. That ends my turn.
That ends your turn. Okay. Looked at the wrong card.
I gotcha. We'll allow it. Yes.
My turn.
I guess.
I was waiting.
No, this still stays here for the round until next round.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, in which case, I am likewise going to place a bird. So, in the first column there. The question I was having was where do I want to place that exactly?
And the reason why I placed my bird here is because it has to match the type of land that they nest in. This is a waterfowl, so that it goes in the water area. If I would have played my forest one, it would have gone up in the forest row. Based on what it says for the bird, you can place it in whichever place.
So, I have to place it where that symbol
Yeah,
is.
for yours, it would be having to place it there.
I'm actually okay with that. So, that's going to cost these. That's the wrong one. There we go. Okay.
So this is only one or the other. It's not both,
It's not both.
which is nice. So the slash is always or.
Doesn't really matter which one needs to get rid of, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Since it's in the draw bird cards area, nothing happens yet.
Nothing happens yet until you activate in the draw card area. That's the end of your turn. The rounds end when we have run out of our power cubes.
See.
So it kind of runs through its cycle, right, until both of us can't play anymore, and then we move on to the second round.
Okay.
So for my next turn, I probably need to get some food. Wow, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to just do this. So when you place in the column, right, so this would actually move all the way to the far left. So I'm placing it in here. You place it in the farthest left column that is not occupied. So had I chosen to do the draw card, I would have done right here instead of right here because it's occupied here. But I'm going to be gaining food. So go here, and I'm going to activate this, which means I get to choose any of these in here to draw. And really, it doesn't matter at this point. I'll take this so you don't have any more options. I'm going to choose to grab the wheat or leaf or whatever it is for that. So now it would move to the next section. If it was further up here, I would activate the different birds or whatever, but I don't have any, so that ends my turn.
Okay, so for me, I need some food as well. I also want some options. Yeah, I was thinking about grabbing a bird and then activating my...
Because that allows you you're going to be drawing two cards
birds,
instead of just the one.
But it would cost an egg, which I don't have any eggs.
Yes, that's the
I can't
problem.
Actually do it.
So you could lay some eggs if you really wanted to.
I could lay some eggs, or
is good.
Or is good.
Wrong
Yeah,
quote, but
yeah, it's close.
It's either or, whatever.
Let's go ahead and pick ourselves up that
So
one.
it sits
So
there, and you pick up a wheat.
give me a wheat.
All right. One thing, we're not in this situation because we don't have a surplus of food just yet, but here at the top it says 2 of any resource, it doesn't really matter which ones, so you can have like 2 different ones, can equal 1 of whatever you need. So if I had like a whole bunch of rodents and fish, I could trade in a rodent and a fish to make a wheat. So you can use that anytime when you're playing a bird. But right now we're not in the surplus of food. He's giving me this stare down right now. I'm going to move on to my turn. Okay, so you've activated that, and then it moves to the far left there.
Right.
Not right, to the left.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Right.
Correct. Okay, so I'm going to play another bird, and I'm going to be doing it in this column. I'm going to pay my wheat that I have, and he has to go into my forest column here. And that is my turn.
I am going to go ahead and... Fine.
So in this case, he's chosen to lay eggs, which means that he gets to lay up to 2 eggs on whichever birds, which obviously right now, he only has the mallard. And the mallard can hold up to 4 eggs.
Yes.
The other symbol above the eggs is the nest type. So it is a on the ground laying nest type, right? So he just puts the 2 eggs on top of the bird. Can hold up to 4.
So...
And then it moves over. Okay, so I'm going to draw another card because I need another card. So I'm going to put it on here, since I have a bird here. I'm going to draw a card, or if I had the option to do this, I can pay an egg to draw an additional card.
Right.
But I have no eggs. No eggs. So I'm going to be drawing a card. When you draw a card, you can draw from here, or you can blindly draw from the top. Let's do this guy right here. So I'm going to take this guy, the Western Tanager.
Sure.
And I'm going to take him. Then this moves over here and it says, roll all the die not in the bird feeder. If any are a fish, dang it, then I would have been able to take one from the supply and cash it on him. But
Well, you can't.
I can't this turn.
This gets replenished now, yes?
Yes.
What are you? Draw 2 bonus cards.
So these are the bonus cards that allow you, so our bonus cards, you get more victory points based on which birds you have out in your board.
See, here's the thing, is I kind of want to place a bird, but at the same time, I kind of want more options for birds to place.
You're going to get at least one there, another one there, possibly a third if you really wanted to.
Right, well, if I place a bird, though, I just place the bird. I don't
Yeah, you place the bird, you don't get to activate.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do that. It does cost me 1 egg, but I'm okay with that.
To do this?
Well, because of that.
Oh, that's only if you're placing a bird.
Oh, I'm not placing a bird. But if
So
I can
right
still pay
now,
the token.
yeah, you could pay that to get 2 cards instead of just the one.
Well, actually, to get 3.
3 because you get the third one.
So
correct.
Now, when it says that, I can either pick up from here
Yes, or
draw from there.
blindly.
Now, I do want these 2. And
then now it moves to your
there.
third, and he's going to blind draw. And so you know, the cards that we're drawing, you can either keep them secret. In this case, we're just playing so that everybody can learn all at the same time. You can see what we're doing, what we're thinking through.
Now, what is the process for discarding cards?
For discarding cards, you hold on to them until it says to discard a card.
So I have to have something that says discard a card?
Yes.
Okay. And this then moves here.
And then we replenish.
We replenish. Oh, you see, now that would have been a good card.
Roll all the dice.
My competitive edge is coming out, and I'm like, how do I destroy this man?
I need to get some food. I'm going to do this. So on this, I'm going to take one. I'm going to take the worm.
The worm?
Yeah, the worm. You know, the worm.
Oh.
All right, so I got 1 worm. I'm not going to choose to do this. So in this case, this bonus up here, it says I can discard any card from my hand. Discarding means I get rid of it. I don't have it anymore to gain another food out of the feeder. Here's an instance where I could do it. I'm not going to, but I will point it out. Because in the feeder, they are the same symbol, we can actually take all 5 and re-roll them again back into the feeder. So you have that option, or you can draw both of the same, however you want to play it, right? So in this case, I could do that, but I would have to discard one of these cards, which at this point, I kind of want to hold on to them. So I'm going to forego that, but it's going to move over here, and it says, tuck 1 card from your hand behind this bird. And if I do, I draw 1. I'm actually going to hold off on that for right now, because tucking a card means instead of discarding, I'm tucking it, but it gets me a victory point if I do. But I need options for birds as well. So, to you.
To me.
Yes. You have a lot of birds.
I do have a lot of birds, and I only have 1 on the board. I think it's about time I place another one. This is rough.
There's a lot of choices, a lot of options.
Decisions, Batman.
Yeah,
that doesn't work when I'm Batman, does it?
You can still say it. You wanted to be Robin, so you can still.
I did.
You are Birdman.
I'm Birdman.
Yeah, you are Birdman.
Birdman. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to place, because I can't place anywhere here, right? I have to build out.
It has to be from the farthest left, building out.
Building out. So I'm going to have to go there, which is nice because it means it doesn't cost me my other egg, but it does cost me a food. I am placing this guy.
Ooh, this guy is actually a worm plus a leaf plus another leaf.
You had just told me at the beginning it's only 1.
No, it's whatever the cost is up there. If there's the slash, it's the or.
So in slash, got it, like my guy right here. You told me it on this one.
Yes, that is the one. Where it has the slash.
Give me back my grain.
You can have your grain if you want it. You could do that bird if you really like to.
Yeah, I could. Let's see.
So plus sign is and slash.
It's a very weird plus in my defense.
Yeah, it's true. It's kind of. Yeah,
it's wonky.
It's just all tight and
and it's like squiggly in both ways.
I think you're looking at the water waves there. I think that's what you.
These probably. All right. Well, if I can't really place a bird, I need some food.
I mean, you could place this bird, but that's if you wanted to place it.
Not really at this stage, because you said tucking birds behind birds.
It gets you a victory point each time you tuck, but
it doesn't give you the victory points of what's on the bird's card.
No,
because that would be really nice.
Like you said, bird, like victory points, that's the feathers right here. So anything that's indicated there with a feather. So I'd get 6 victory points if I placed him here. I already got 5 for this one, 1 for that. He's got 0 on his mallard.
Well, in which case, I think what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and try and gather some food.
So at this point, do you want a fish? I mean, you could use a fish for that one, but that's pretty much it.
At this point, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and place a bird. That's the only guy I can place, but you know what?
Why not?
Why not?
All right. So
I'm completely out of food.
But he also has to pay his egg cost because he's doing the second column there. He's done it. So it goes, psh, psh. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So for my next trick here, I need some more food. But I am going to do this first. I'm going to get 2 eggs because I want to. And the egg color does not matter. They're just very pretty. They look like, what are those called? They're called robin eggs from Easter.
Say,
it's like
robin eggs?
Wow. Really struggling on that one.
And if you've ever had robins in your yard, you know that their eggs come in basically a nice little blue pattern.
Not, pink and white.
They're kind of pastel.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, that is my turn.
All right, so for my next trick, let's do that. Grab a fish.
Remember, if you don't want the fish, you have the option because they're both the same. You can re-roll all 5.
But will I still get to pick one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was re-roll and then...
And that was it. No, you still get to pick one. It's just you have the option.
Re-roll all 5.
So you can just toss them in the back here of that house, and they roll for themselves.
All righty.
Perfect. Good for you. You have a lot of birds that need wheat.
I do have a lot of birds that need wheat. I also have a bird I've been trying to get out forever that needs mice.
Yeah, well, there's a mouse there.
There is a mouse there. You are a mouse. It's an obscure one. Let's see if you get it. All right. Yeah, we're going with wheat. So I'm gonna actually pull this out so that he doesn't have multiple options.
You did the same thing I did. Nice. Yep, I'm going to do that. Which means I'm going to draw 1, and I will take a wheat as well. Well, yeah, I guess as well, because you already had 1.
Right.
All right, so there, and then it goes here, and it says, when activated, I can tuck a card behind the bird. Man, I could have had 2 by now, but...
You don't want to discard a card to do
it? Not so much.
Okay, then.
Whatever. I'll just do it for the sake of tucking. Okay, so it says if I tuck a card, I also draw a card. I take this one.
All right. I need more food still. I'll out of eggs as well. Oh, well, so if I do 1 food, I just get 1 food, but I'll go ahead and do the 1 food. Let's go ahead and grab the other wheat.
All right. Here you are.
Thank you.
Okay,
last turn of the
for
round?
my last turn of the round, here we go.
You know what this is reminding me of?
Huh.
Everdell, when you really have very limited resources in the beginning.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Or throughout the whole thing, unless you're you and do a lot of combos, that get you a lot. If you want to see that playthrough, I mean, it's up there. You can check that out.
Playthrough, spotlight, whatever.
Oh, man, it was good.
But the problem is I don't know the combos in this game.
Yeah, neither do I. That's the great thing. We don't know anything. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one to draw more cards. So I'm going to draw this one, but I'm going to pay an egg to draw another one blindly and hope that I get the best. Okay.
It can go in any terrain, so that's cool.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a cheap one. And it goes here. So it says I roll any dice not in the bird feeder. If it happens to be a fish, I can cash 1, and it's not a fish because this darn common merganser.
He really hasn't come through for you
He
yet,
has not helped me at all. So that moves on over here.
All right, so now for my last move, I really need food.
I told you to eat dinner before you came. Don't miss a meal. 3 solid meals a day. He hits maybe 1. I mean, he is Batman. He can do what he wants.
I'll catch one on my way to work. Birdman, sir. Birdman.
Sorry. What are you going to do for your last turn? I forgot to replenish. Okay.
Could I place here?
Yeah.
It would cost me an egg, though, right?
No. That's only when you're playing a bird.
Oh, okay. So
that you get to
if
draw
I go
2
there,
cards.
I get to draw 2 cards. No. And what is your power, sir? The one that keeps failing you.
Yes, it's the exact same one.
We're going to go ahead and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Blindly. Fish plus anything and fish plus mouse. These are both all of my cards are just obscenely expensive.
But you get a lot of victory points on almost all of them. So.
Yes, that is a thing. All right, well, then this moves here.
Yeah, so when activated,
Is there a
discard
hand
1 to
limit?
tuck. As far as I know, there is no hand limit.
I think I'm going to need my food for placement, so I'm not going to do that because it's just 1 victory point every time you talk, yes?
Yeah. That allows you to tuck 2 victory points, though. You know?
Yes. I'll be encountering him again, I'm not worried. So,
You activate your mallard.
I do want to do is draw 1 more. That'll be my last turn.
So that is the end of the round. So that's how a round goes. Now we're going to score the end of the round before anything goes further. So round 1, it says all birds that are in here, whoever has the most is going to get 4 victory points, and whoever has the second most, but the only way you get that is if you actually have a bird in it to, get the second most. So in this case, in the forested area, I have 1, he has none, meaning I take 1 of my cubes and I'm going to put it in the first place area. He didn't get anything because he didn't have it in the forest area. He had 2 in his water, but he still has to use one of his power cubes and put it in the 0 spot.
Oh, okay.
So that way, next round, we're only having 7 actions as opposed to our 8.
Oh, I see.
The way it starts is we swipe all of our stuff off. Everything else stays. Now it's his turn to go first. We also discard these 3 and draw 3 new ones.
Do these get put back in?
Nothing happens as far as the bird feeder goes. Everything stays. The only things that you're changing at the end of round are the birds out here. You swipe your power tokens and you score the round that you're currently ending.
Or don't score.
Or don't score in his case. And so for this one, the next one is birds that nest in the trees, so it has that little tree symbol, with eggs on them. So if you have that at the end of the round, then you will be in the lead.
Okay, so now I get to start first. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't want to place you at all. I thought I did and I was working towards it. Now I realize I don't.
Don't do it.
It says players with the fewest birds in their water draw 1.
I would appreciate it.
I know you would.
But
it's
aren't you for the people in need? Like that's what you fight for
How do I
as
do
Birdman.
projection? 1 second. I've encountered this a lot. It's not you. It's me. My nest isn't really in a good place right now.
Hey, to each their own.
Okay,
To
right.
each their own.
We can still be neighbors. Okay.
I'll be
so-
over here though. Okay, you can be over
you're
there.
fine. Yeah, that's okay. Let's build up some more food. First action, food. Goes there, and then there, and I'm going to go ahead and reroll.
Can't because these are different. So you
Oh,
have
well,
to
then I'm
choose.
taking a mouse.
Okay. Then I'm taking the mouse. Now, on my turn, because they're all the same, I could choose to reroll all of them.
Why are you taking my?
That is your. I'll actually keep using yours.
Yeah.
Purple and blue. You know what the
See,
saying
when I
is.
try and cheat, at least I know I'm cheating.
That's fair. I just do it willingly. Okay, I need to get some food as well.
Obliviously is the word
Actually,
he was looking for.
obliviously. That's what it was. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to re-roll all of these, since I didn't want the fish. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, I did it. I got what I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to take that out. I'm going to grab my berry. And then I'm going to move over here. It says tuck one for like from your hand behind this bird. If I do, I draw one card. I'm going to tuck this Eastern Phoebe or Phoebe or something. And
I'd say Phoebe.
Phoebe. Okay. Go wild on this one.
Wow.
Okay, and moving on to you.
What we're gonna go ahead and do then is we're gonna get some eggs.
So he gets 2 eggs, and you can choose which ones you can put it on. You can put it on 1 on each, 2 on both, whatever you choose. Well laid.
Thank you.
I'm going to play a bird, so I need to pay my 1 egg. And I'm going to be paying this. He is a worm, a leaf, and a berry. Place him here. And this moves to the end.
I need some food still. I have not stacked this up well. Every time I go for something, I change my mind halfway through, and it's just not congruent to what I'm trying to get done. Now, there are 2 in there that are the same. Can I reroll now?
Nope.
What if these 2 are the same?
Oh, those 2 are nice. They all have to be the same.
Oh, come on. I mean, what's the difference between a bug and a piece of grain anyway?
These are not the grains you were looking for.
Okay, fine. Well, then let's go ahead and get some food. And we're going to pull out a worm.
Nice green worm.
There you go.
Slimy.
Yes, satisfying.
Satisfying.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. This to gain 2 food, and I'm going to do a worm and a...
Starting to think I should have
Wheat.
built in the top row first.
I don't know. It can go either way, you know. And then I move over here, and it says I can gain a wheat or a berry from the bird feeder if available. And I'm going to do this and get the wheat. And then moving on to my yellow rumped warbler.
Warbler?
He's going to do the whole, if I tuck a card, I get to do it again, whatever, you know. Okay, I'm going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no.
He's turning into me. Usually I'm the indecisive one.
I'm going to forgo it. I'm going to forgo it.
I have made my declaration.
Let it be said, let it be written. No
And
more.
it's
No more
scratched out
time.
by your next of kin.
Yes.
Okay, so these probably need to be...
If you're doing food again.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Because if you activate something that allows you to roll stuff outside, you want to hold on.
Got it. Which you're the only one that has that, so we want to put that back there, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Greatly appreciate it.
Uh-huh, yes. It'll give me a good chance to get what I'm trying to get, so I'm going to do it anyway.
Why would you do that? Okay.
Because my biggest problem has been getting food. Didn't get what I wanted.
No rats? No.
No mice.
Ah,
No rodents. That's just a shame. No fish either. I needed rodents or fish. Guess what's not up there?
There's worms.
There are worms.
Lots and lots of worms. So what are you going to choose?
So I think I'm going to take that one.
Why would you
and
do
take
that?
a
But
grain.
you're taking a grain.
Yes.
Here you are.
Thank you.
I am going to go like this and play a bird. Need to pay my worm. Toss him up here. And that moves over there.
Okay.
I know you don't hear this much from the people of Gotham, but I believe in you. You got this.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What does Birdman have to do with Gotham?
It's the mask. Always throws me
Now
off.
you're just being racist. You're saying all flying superheroes look alike.
Well, if the wings or the boots or whatever fits, the cape, I don't know.
If the scowl fits, wear it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go there.
You're gonna lay some more eggs?
I'm going to lay some more eggs.
Okay.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
Egg
Yes.
it up.
Okay. So that goes there. That goes there. Now it's your turn. Do we have a bird that takes out cats?
Where is that, the bird?
Yes, I believe that's the call of the demented warbler.
Ah,
Yes.
music to my ears.
Only native
Like-
to wherever we are.
Apparently, in this home, I will do this. It's gonna be doing my 2 eggs.
I think the cat's just trying to contribute to the videos. We need
Do
a
one
ghoul
here.
for us on one.
One here. Move this here. It says when activated, I can tuck a card from my hand behind the birds. The same thing as my other guy here. I don't think I'm going to do that again, so I'm just going to go there.
We're gonna go ahead and do this.
He's going to draw 2 cards first.
Yes. Now there's nothing out here that I want, so I'm gonna draw these 2.
You have quite a plethora of birds.
And I only want 3 of them.
Better start tucking.
Yeah, I got this thinking I'd have more options.
You don't. So,
When activated, discard 1 to tuck 2.
boom.
Deck.
That's awesome.
So I tuck 2 from the deck,
So
meaning
you did
I can get
2
rid
from,
of
2
two of
from the
these.
deck.
Oh,
right
come
here.
on. Those don't count?
I don't think so.
This stinks, because these may be cards I want.
Yeah, they could have been. No, don't do it. Don't. Oh, it just ruins it, you know? Now you're going to
Yeah,
be
you're
like,
fine.
oh.
I didn't want either one of them.
Oh, well, maybe I did.
Yeah, too bad. Okay,
you
so then
tucked
I
that.
get tuck those, and it goes there.
You get
I
to
get to
a
draw
card.
another one. Now it says draw. I have to draw. Yes,
From here or there.
from there or there.
Yep.
I don't want to leave those. So I'm gonna draw from here. I'll take him. Let's see.
Well, you get to. And that is it for you.
Yes.
I'm going to go here. Grabbing 2. I will be taking these 2. That and
I
that.
think I'm noticing a trend. You need to build food in this game.
It's going to move over to here, and it says gain 1 wheat or berry from the bird feeder if available. I will take a wheat. Move on to Mr. Tucker here, and I still want to hold on to this guy. Actually, both are nice. I need to get more. I need to do what you're doing over here. All right. That's it.
See, there's a couple things I can do here. Let me walk you through my thought process. He has 2 birds with this symbol on it. The same one that this is saying we need to have eggs with. He has 2 eggs. I have 4. He needs only go here, pay 1 food cost, and he gets the bonus. Unless I do something like this. I didn't want to do that anyway.
We consulted the rule book just to double check. It is going for the target area, so it's burrowed birds, like the tree burrowed birds that have eggs on them, however many of those you have. And right now I have 2, so I'm already ahead of him by 1, but he does have more eggs than I do, which allows more options for him, but he doesn't want to choose to do more eggs.
No, I'm going to do food in that case. I re-rolled because there was only 1 left in
Good
there.
choice, good choice. Hey,
And- yeah.
there's a rodent.
And a fish. Now I gotta figure out which one I want.
Oh, shoot. Well, are you feeling fish or are you feeling a rat? You know?
You know, it's hard. Fish versus white meat.
So many choices.
Is fish considered white meat? I'm still on the Avatar thing. Fish ain't meat.
I could go either way if you know what he's even quoting, actually. Well, we love that show, by the way. Great show.
Avatar. I said it.
No, but there's the movie. It could be The Blue People.
Oh yeah, that did come out, didn't it?
Yeah.
They're making another one, you know.
It's coming out in December. Looking
Oh
forward to
wow,
it.
he's
Looking forward to it. Okay.
Because if I do, here's what I'm thinking. Because if I do this one right here, I can afford to do it if I grab fish
Uh-huh.
at the beginning of next round.
Uh-huh.
And when I do it, I instantly get to place another bird.
Ooh.
But I still have to pay its cost.
Ooh, so that puts you really tight on...
It would put me at nothing left, basically.
Because you need
I
a
need-
worm and a fish.
I need a worm and a fish.
But you would have 2 and
Right.
rodent.
But all of the ones that require 2 are not ones I want to actually eat. Are not ones I actually want to place. I could do that, or I could grab the rodent, place one I actually want to place, and build up to this guy. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm grabbing the rodent.
Okay. Here is your rat, sir.
That was my turn.
All right, that was his final turn for the round. My final turn for the round. I need more cards.
I need more too.
I so need more cards. Yeah, you need to get a second row going here. I'll go like this, just so that I can draw another card. Let's do this one and hope that it's good. And I'm going to move this down to here. Roll a dice. That is not in here. Fish. No, didn't do it. So he still is failing for me. Great.
End of
round. We swipe all of our power, but we also take one of our power to do the most. I had 2, you had 1, so you actually scored on that one.
Not doing hot here.
Well, you got 2 points. That's nice. Okay, remember, this is just total birds.
Right.
So you want to
Total birds.
overall birds, however many you have. Okay,
Okay.
we're going to replenish here. 1, 2, and 3. My turn to start the round. All right, I'm going to be placing a bird here because I'm just going to do it because I need to. I need to pay an egg. I'll just take that egg, throw that there, and I'm going to be paying this too. And sure, let's do another wheat. We'll do 3 wheat to pay for this guy. He's going on here to you.
To me. All right. Well, let's actually do this. And these 2 I'm considering here. Look at a from the deck. If less than 100 centimeters, tuck it behind the bird.
Wow.
If not, discard it. That's not bad. And this one, once between turns, when another player succeeds in
When the players, so this symbol is like a predator or a carnivore or something like that, basically. So that is a vulture.
Activates,
Yeah.
This thing then gets to gain 1 from the bird feeder. That's also pretty nice. It doesn't seem to require any food.
You don't have to pay any food to place him because he's vulture. He feeds off everybody else.
I think I'm going to grab him.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab him.
Okay.
Didn't want him. I think I'm out of camera shot at this point.
Yeah, you are out of camera shot. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You'll see if he ever places them. So.
And then.
So discard 1 wheat if you want to tuck 2 cards from the deck behind the bird.
Nah. Well, I mean that's 1 wheat for 2 victory points. So
yeah, might as well.
Let's go for it. 1, 2. Were they good?
Let's not. I don't even want to look. I don't know what. Don't make me.
No, they were crap.
Okay, well that's
and very expensive.
Oh.
So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck that, and then we move on to here where I draw an additional one. I didn't want you.
That's just rude.
Okay,
and
your turn.
That's it for him. So we replenish up here. I need cards, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to draw 2. I like that one. Sure, give myself some options. I'll grab 1, and I'll grab. Sure, I'll grab 2. Moving on. This does nothing. My good old swan there, but I get to roll this again. It's hope for a fish. I got a fish. So I get to cash a fish. Cashing a resource means it just goes on here. It counts as a victory point at the end of the game. I cannot spend it. It is just a victory point there. So boom, done.
I'm gonna go ahead and do food. Grab the fish. Give me a fish.
Oh, fine. Wow, so needy. Take that fish.
Thanks. I'm not a
Quiet down, fish.
That's right.
love
That's your turn.
that movie.
You know, when that movie came out, I actually made a friend drive me in his little car. Like, I think it was something like 60 miles just to go see it.
Such a good movie. If you know the movie, comment below. We love that movie. So good. So good. Okay, I'm going to go here to get some more stuff. So I'm going to go this and this. I'm going to take my 2 worms.
You play this game, I think a good strategy is to build up top first.
And then I move over here and it says gain a wheat or a berry if available. And, oh, fancy that. A wheat right there. And moving on over here, it says I can tuck a card from my hand behind this bird. If I do, draw 1. I will be taking
card.
this one and getting rid of this, but then I get to draw a card. Oh wait, we did not replenish these two from the last, because you moved so fast. So I get to draw one.
Sure, blame it on me.
Well, you know. Okay, I'm taking that one. And replenishing there, because I am done.
I'm finally going to put up another bird. Thank you.
For being a bird man, he doesn't have very many birds, but he's doing great.
I'm all the bird I need. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and place this guy. He's another water guy. But play an additional bird in your... Now, I did play a bird, so I did pay an egg.
Yes.
Play an additional bird. That's only in this water area, yeah?
You were playing here, right?
Yes.
So you're playing additional bird in the water area, so you'll be playing another one right there.
Right. But I have to pay its normal cost. So not counting on doing that.
You'd have
but
to pay.
I can.
You pay 2 eggs, and
See, but I want him to go up there.
that would be nice, but
It would be nice. Hold. Hold.
because you need a worm
I need a worm.
and a fish.
Can't do him, can't do him, can't do him.
Yeah, the vulture
I
really
didn't see
is
the little thing.
the symbol.
Symbol. The vulture's really the only one I can put there. It's a shame, because the vulture's biggest thing was that it was a bird I could put up in the green. Oh well. Okay, so...
So 2 eggs, and then its cost, because you have to pay for the, as far as I know.
Well, it just says place another bird and they just said pay its normal cost. It doesn't say anything about... Because I didn't actually put a token there.
I guess that's true. Yeah, that's true. Actually,
Yes.
house rules, and
Well,
it makes
whole
sense
thing
because
is
this
you're
is
paying
the power.
the token.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, leave my eggs alone.
You
Okay, so
don't deserve those 3 eggs. I need an omelet.
I think that's pretty much it for my turn then.
Nice. So I'm going to be paying a worm in this because I will be paying for here to pay my egg, to pay him here, and I pay for that cost, and he goes beep 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 all the way down
You're not going to do any of the other... Oh, because it was a...
play a bird. Yeah.
Right.
Beginning to see that just placing birds in general is probably like your best bet
Right.
in like all of them to help get you the combos, because I'm starting to see all of my combos are starting to come together. It just
We
comes
may
down
have to play this again off camera just so that I can feel like I'm doing okay.
You're doing great, Birdman. You've got it.
Thanks for the external unwarranted validation.
You're welcome. I will still stay over here.
Uh-huh.
In my lane.
Neighbor.
I will maintain my flat pattern, if you will.
Let's go ahead, and I feel like I'm just going to have to break with what I've been trying to accomplish here. And I'm going to place a bird up here. You there, the morning dove.
Oh,
Doesn't give me any victory points.
but it does cost 1 wheat.
1 wheat. And it takes up that space, so now maybe I can start drawing more food.
Because now you can actually discard cards, and
right,
you have
and
plenty.
I have plenty of cards to discard.
That is nice.
Yes,
that is
that was my
nice.
thinking.
Okay.
Good. Went all the way to the end and started creating a second row. I think I can start getting rid of cards.
Doing something. Yeah. Need to get some eggs here. So we're going to do this. I'm going to get my 2 eggs.
You're getting eggs.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Oop. Put them here. Sure. She can hold 2.
Okay, so then it moves over.
And then I'm going to be paying an additional 1. I'm going to pay a random 1 to get another egg. I'm going to go, doesn't really matter at this point. I will be putting it, sure, right there. And then move over here. It says when activated, I can tuck a card. Okay, I will tuck this one.
Okay.
So tuck in here. When I do that, I get to draw a card. Sure, I'll take you. Okay. And that is it.
I think what I'm going to go ahead and do...
I'm still surprised at how many birds you have. Not in your,
I have
play area, but...
I don't have very many up there. What are you talking about? Let's place... That I can't take from there. I have to take from here. Let's place that there. Let's pay my last 2 foods. Play you.
You did it.
Right there. Right. Your turn.
Wow, that was good.
Thank you.
I'm going to place another bird. I'm going to be paying... It didn't really matter at this point. I just pay that. I'm going to place him here. In that area. Play him there because I need to Did I pay my egg? I have not paid my egg yet. Paid my egg. I already paid the worm. And I played him, and it goes here.
You're not helping me out here. I need to do that. And I get to draw 3. American white pelican, whose beak, we are told, can hold more than his belly can. You know what I say?
Good on him.
That's right.
I would join him at a buffet any day. I do the same thing all the time. Just put more food in my mouth than my stomach is asking for. Oh, it's so good. Gotta maintain my figure.
This card just tucks stuff away. You pay fish and you tuck stuff away.
Ah, well, you're doing great on the resources, so
Yes, 1, 2, and 3.
hope for the best. All right, and that's the end for both of us.
No,
So-
it's not.
Wait. Oh, shoot. You've got to go through the whole entire slew of things.
Well, it's really easy. This one doesn't do anything. This one doesn't do anything. This one I don't have anything to tuck, so I just gotta draw one more card.
Oh, nice. You need more cards. He needs more cards.
Yes, yes.
This guy.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Random draw.
random draw.
All right, and that moves him to his last. So that finalizes that third round. So we're going to grab all of our tokens off the board here. We're going to swipe the 3 here, replenish them really quick.
Fast, hurry.
I can't turn the
You
wrong
said
way. Okay, and then we get to place. So the most total birds, I got 1 above you, barely.
I'm surprised I kept up that fast.
Like you came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, I got time, and then you're like, and here's my 6th one. Crap. And then
My turn to go first.
your turn to start us off.
And the first thing I'm going to do is place my black vulture, because it costs nothing but an egg.
Oh, nothing but an egg.
And there's that.
I need resources, so I'm going to be doing just that. I'm going to resource it up here. Going to do 2. Going to roll these really quick. Oh,
I actually really
there we
like
go.
this roll thing they have.
kind of
going.
fun.
Yeah. I wish they'd put it like the side so you don't have to like reach all the way around. But kind of fun.
Yeah. So I don't have any cards that I want to play to get an additional one, so I'm going to do this. Move over here. So gain 1 worm from the bird feeder if available. I can take the worm. And oh wait, I got to gain my 2 first. That's right. I'm going to take these 2. So I'm going to take my 2 rodents, get those, and then I'm going to move on to here. It says gain a berry or a wheat. I will take the wheat.
That's what's killed me. He's just had all the resource gathering.
And I can tuck for days if I want to. You know what? I'll just tuck again. Might as well. Keep adding to this guy. This tucker here. All right, I'm going to draw another. Sure, I did there. Okay. I'll draw this one from here to you.
To me. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is start getting some food.
You want to re-roll everything? Here you go.
Yeah, we're going to reroll that.
Wow. That's a lot of worms. Worms aplenty.
Okay, do I even need worms aplenty? That's the question.
2 of them, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5. You have 5 of your 20 cards that need it, you know?
2 worms, please.
Okay, you want 2 worms. Taking the worms.
Yes.
Here you go.
Anada, lay an egg. Laying an egg.
Egg.
What's our special for this one?
The special one is any ground nesting, so it's just the, which one? That one, yes. So however many you have total
Right.
with eggs.
With eggs. Okay, I've got
And
my 2 worms, so that is your
That
turn.
is it for you.
You need more cards, my
Yes,
friend.
I do. So I'm going to do this. I am going to do this first. So I'm going to play this guy, pay my 2. And there, because you have a thing, the vulture says when another player succeeds. So basically, if I do this thing, then cool.
Yeah.
Then you get to gain from it. That's brave.
Yes,
Which is great.
I have 2 cards.
But I'm going to do that. I have to pay my 1 egg for it to play him, and he is good. So, yours.
Okay. I think I'm going to play this one. So I'm going to pay my 2 worms I just got. Going to place him, which means I put that there, which means I had paid that.
We have 3. Well, you only have 2 now, but 3 things left to do.
I
This
know.
is crazy. I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to get my 2 cards. That's sure. I'll take that one, and I'll take 1 from the top here. But I am going to, with that, I'm sure might as well. I'm going to pay another egg. Grab another card here. Okay. And moving here. So I'm going to look at a card from the deck. If it is less than 100, dang it. It's 107, so it just gets discarded. Otherwise, I would have been able to tuck it, which would have been awesome. Move on to the Swan. Swan does nothing. I get to take this, roll these, and get my fish. There's no fish again.
I needed you to succeed in that.
That would have been great too, but
yeah.
Okay, nothing happened.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
I need some food. So I'm gonna go here. Now, I can only do this once. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, that would be like you'd get all of the food, roll again, all of the food.
Yep. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. And that'll give me 3 food. And I'm fine to take those 3.
A rat and 2 worms, right?
Yes. Thank you. And another, lay an egg.
Ah, beautiful. Well laid again. And there's only 2 things to do. So it's like, wait, what do I do? What do I do? What do I wear? Blech. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, get 3 eggs. Whoa, come back here. Runaway eggs. Oh wait, I gotta do 2 on this guy. And then 1, sure, there. Go here, I get to lay another egg. And then go here, tuck 1 card. That guy would have been awesome to be able to get, but I didn't, so it doesn't matter. Tuck a card there, get to draw a card. It doesn't really matter. Go there, and
this is essentially my last turn of the game.
yes, last turn of the game, man.
Okay, well then I think the only thing really left to do is going to be to place a bird.
Try and get those victory points up.
And the only bird I can really place is this guy.
Pay 2 worms and 2.
Wait, hold.
Is there a better one?
There is a better one. He goes here, which costs less eggs.
1 egg. You want to take from that
1 egg.
And then a worm and a rodent.
Yes.
Not bad.
Worm and a rodent.
Okay.
And then it goes here.
And nothing.
And nothing. And nothing.
Nothing. Tra-la-la. Okay, for my final action, I need to place a bird. And I have these 2, which is great because I'm in the same situation. I was like, oh, do I pay more? But I'm going to place him here by paying the 1 egg here and the rest of my stuff. So that happens. And we have reached the end. Now we're just going to tally up all the victory points based on how many feathers of birds placed, not in your hand. Then you have your bonus card that you had.
We don't get to count these?
No, that would be great if you did just collect all the cards, just build this up and just do nothing but draw cards.
Yes,
yeah, it would have been good
Which
strategy.
is basically what I did.
He really did. But you're going to take your bonus card that you have or any additional bonus cards that you drew, and you're going to tally up those points. And then any tucked cards are a point, and any eggs. Not eggs. Yes, eggs. What is it? Eggs, food on cards, and tucked cards are all worth 1 apiece. So they have this like handy dandy little worksheet thing here that you can actually use, tally up all the stuff. We're going to do that right now and get back to you on how we did. All right, we're back. We tallied everything. First thing we're going to do is we both tied on this last category for the end of the round 4. In that case, when you do that, however many tie, you do the 2 places, essentially. You add up their victory points. So it'd be 7 plus 4 in this case, divided by how many people tied for that place, which there's just the 2 of us.
So you round down.
We had 11, round down. Each of us got 5 points for that one, okay? But then you take the points and everything, tally it all up. You can look here, we're gonna do this. But all in all, Birdman came away with 51. I came away with 70. So I won, I think, only purely because I just had a lot more birds and a lot more food early on.
I think it was the food early on that did it for you.
Yes.
Because I got this card early on, and it was the one I decided to go with. Not knowing anything about this game, I'm like, oh, I have plenty of ones in my hand that have a wingspan over 65 meters. I'll focus on those, which is why I was trying to get birds, not realizing that 6 is really not that much in the end of things.
Yeah, if you would have just kept tucking cards or something, you'd have been golden.
I would have got a lot more. So that's why I got my 6 first and then started placing birds, and I'm like, oh, the game's almost over. That was not a good strategy.
So learn from Birdman what maybe not to do, but maybe not even from me what to do or what not to do. We really didn't know. There's so many strategies I can tell already. Like, go for the stuff, the resources at the beginning, so you can place your birds, and then you build up from there. Because it's like, how do you even get to the end in that short of amount of time?
Well, and the fact that they give you this many eggs, I'm thinking that one good strategy may be to build a lot of eggs. Because there may be combos in here where it's like, if you spend eggs, you can get stuff. So, I mean, because you've got eggs to get eggs, but you've got other ones that are like eggs to get cards, eggs to get stuff, and there's some of these.
So much.
So I'm wondering if eggs isn't part of it.
We haven't seen half of the cards, obviously. There's a lot to this game, but
and we're going to play again so I can beat him.
Yeah, overall, a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Not just because I won, but that was a fun learning experience.
I enjoyed it. I always read a lot more carefully, so it takes me longer the first time, but next time we play this, probably be half the time.
Oh, half the time easily, and then, we can get through like 2 rounds in the amount of time it took us to do this.
Yes.
It does call for this game a little bit lengthier. It was like 40 to 70 minutes, so it just depends on how many players you got and then how quickly you actually make the decisions. We kind of know what we would do next.
Yes.
So, overall, great game. We loved it, enjoyed it. I loved it. Sounds like Birdman enjoyed it, even though he got beat. He wants to beat me again, or try to beat me again. There you have it for the game Wingspan. Hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed playing it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all the notifications on the future videos that are going to be coming out. Also, comment below. Have you played this game? Did you like the game? Would you recommend it to others? Did we miss any rules that we kind of overlooked? As well as, what would you like Birdman over here to wear next game? And we'll try and do our best to get him in that outfit.
I like the pictures. And like he said, comment below, and we will see you next time on Game Night Tonight.
Bye.